Alright, today we're going to be going over the top 5 most overrated maps in COD Zombies history. How I'm doing this is just based on overall gameplay, whether I think it's carried by nostalgia or people are just gassing up a map, even though it's just average. You might see a map on here that I've talked about before on this channel. Remember, this is my personal opinion. If you disagree with me, that's totally fine. Out here giving my thoughts on the most overrated maps in COD Zombies history. All that out of the way, let's get straight into it. I want to get this out of the way first. None of these maps on this list are bad. I love pretty much all COD zombie maps, except Advanced Warfare Zombies. So any map on this list isn't me saying it's bad, it's just overhyped a little too much. Only 2.6% of you have subscribed. It would be really awesome if you just hit that subscribe button. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying these videos as much as I'm making them. Now let's get back into the video. So Moon comes in at number 5 spot. The only thing that really saves this map is the Easter egg. While it's not the hardest Easter egg in the world, since it was on BO1, it does end BO1 and lead into BO2 very nicely. A lot of the issues come from the gameplay mechanics of the map. If you go down and lose Jug or Speed Cola, you have to wait around, teleport back to Area 51, and hope that your perk shows up. If not, you have to do the same thing again. Teleport back to Moon, wait around, teleport Area 51, pray, repeat. Another major thing is the anti-gravity. This mechanic is cool, don't get me wrong, it's just very finicky. There are times where it seems like I'm running, hit a pebble with my toe, and go flying into space, all while the zombies pile under me to eat my face off, right then and there to end my game. If they could somehow make the map mechanic more consistent, it would be way better. The Astronaut is also probably the most toxic boss zombie ever. He's not a good boss zombie at all. Seems like he's always around the corner waiting to grab you and take away a perk. Not cool. One last thing about the map is the wonder weapons. While they're super cool and unique and probably the best designed in the series, they're total RNG from the box. You're relying on code from the game to give them to you. Why are these so low to get? Like, I don't understand that. This is probably the lowest RNG box weapon to get, and I don't understand why, especially when you need it for the Easter. At number 4, we have Derice from World at War. This map introduced us to the famous Pack-a-Punch, but that's kind of about it. It didn't introduce a new wonder weapon or even a mechanic like power. The maps before this did those things. It introduced us to a little Easter egg, but it's not even worth doing half the time. What this map did introduce is probably the worst glitch in all of COD Zombies history, Jug Wonderwaff glitch. This glitch is even there today in the World at War version. It's where if you shoot yourself with the Wonderwaff while you have Jug, you lose Jug. But you don't lose the Jug icon. The game thinks you still have it, you just don't get the benefits of Jug anymore. So you can't buy it anymore. And you need Jug, at least in the World at War version. And since this is World at War, you can't just down yourself and revive yourself with Quick Revive to get Jug again. Because, as you know, in World at War, Quick Revive doesn't work like that. It's just a quicker way to revive your teammate. It does nothing in solos. You definitely need Jug, at least in the World at War version, because of how sticky the zombies are. This map is pretty bare bones. I think it is way overhyped than what it actually is. Number 3 is Nocturne Totem from World at War. This is pretty much the same reason as Derice, just even more bare bones. Has no power, no perks, no Easter egg, no Pack-a-Punch, nothing. I know this is the map that started all, and I do think it's a good map in terms of just pure survival. But I don't think it's a great map that deserves to be in anyone's top 10, let alone top 20. This map did what it needed to do, and that is to set a foundation for what would become the best side mode in the Call of Duty franchise. But respect doesn't mean it's a top tier map. At number 2, I know this is going to be the most controversial because I made a whole separate video about it, and that got a lot of people fired up, and that is Origins from Black Ops 2. Let me say it again for the people in the back. This map is not bad. It has a good Easter egg. While yes, it is time consuming, and there are better Easter eggs out there. It also does have a better elemental wonder weapons than the bows from Rise and Drac in terms of balance between the 4. It's just this map is way too big and annoying to travel. Imagine playing this map trying to complete the Easter egg for the first time. Do you need a guide? Yes, but that's true for a lot of other Easter eggs, so I can't knock it for that. But trekking through the mud, taking forever just to get from one side to the other is annoying. My honest opinion, just add some teleporters to the map, or maybe zip lines or something that helps with travel. We have the Cape Crazy Place, so why not have it so after you enter it for the first time, all the portals open, and you can just go in and out as you please, instead of having to remember where the gramophone is and running all the way there just to pick it up and put it somewhere else. Or at least give us a little side Easter egg that unlocks that. Anyway, this map is my second most overrated map in COD Zombies. At number 1, and probably a lot of other people's pick for most overrated, is Kino de Toten from Black Ops 1. Did you know this was supposed to be a World at War map that got pushed to BO1? This map is the first map I've ever played, and I do have a ton of great memories from it, like Syndicate faking his round 100 gameplay. But this map is basic. 2 things were added, even though they weren't supposed to be on this map in the first place: the Thunder Gun and the Nova Crawler. These were originally supposed to be on 5. The Nova Crawlers did end up in 5 as well, but the Thunder Gun didn't. What this map did for the Zombies community was great. It introduced millions of people to the mode and created memories that last a lifetime. But the map itself is pretty lacking compared to a lot of other maps. No real Easter egg quests, no depth, same gameplay every single game. That's why it's number 1 on my top 5 most overrated map. Alright, there's my list of my top 5 most overrated maps in COD Zombies history. Do you agree with this list? If not, let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.